You plan ahead for vacation, retirement, holidays, even dinner.
Taking the time to think about what's ahead makes life simpler and allows you to do things your way. So why shouldn't the celebration of your life be the same?
Planning ahead for the day you're gone gives you time to personalize your funeral arrangements to reflect the events in your life that meant the most to you.
Plus, it relieves your loved ones of making tough decisions under difficult circumstances.
In the next few minutes, we will explain what pre-planning choices are available and answer some of the most commonly asked questions about pre-arrangement.
So let's begin with this. Why should I plan my funeral now? Rarely can you predict when your life will end. Your surviving loved ones will be left to cope with the grief of losing your companionship, but they'll also have a lot of tough decisions to make in a very short period of time. And they'll most likely agonize over what you would have wanted. Pre-planning allows you the opportunity to make those decisions ahead of time, limiting the stress on your loved ones. They'll be able to cherish the past and not dwell in the present. It gives them greater opportunity to celebrate the life you've lived. Pre-planning also has financial benefits. Many pre-planning programs or policies allow you to set aside funds for future use. As with all service and product costs, funeral prices inflate over time. The sooner you plan, the less it will cost down the road. It also gives you peace of mind in knowing that your loved ones won't endure the burden of paying the expenses of your funeral.
Another commonly asked question is, what exactly does a funeral include? A funeral is more than just a service. Some of the related events that can accompany a service are a visitation or wake, a procession after the formal service, and a ritual for the disposition of remains. By pre-planning, you can make choices about the funeral arrangements to shape a parting message that reflects who you are. And those close to you will appreciate the opportunity to pay tribute to you and celebrate your life. A funeral can also involve a gathering after the ceremony and sometimes a memorial service later in another location. There are a lot of decisions to make. Imagine how much easier the choices will be for you to make now rather than your grieving loved ones having to make them after you're gone.
Once you've decided pre-planning makes sense, the next question is, where do I begin? Pre-planning takes some serious thought and preparation. National Guardian Life Insurance Company, an industry leader in pre-planning, offers an easy-to-use pre-planning booklet that walks you through each step of the process. There are no hidden obligations. Just fill in the blanks and take it to the funeral director of your choice.
If you've chosen to pre-plan, it's clear you value your loved one's feelings. So what will they think of your choice? While each situation is different, we suggest an honest and open discussion with your loved ones. Most adults will understand your effort as a means to relieve their future financial and emotional burdens.
Once you've made the decision to pre-plan and have chosen a funeral director, it's time to have your pre-planning conference.
The first thing you'll want to cover is services. Where? A house of worship, a funeral home, a family home, or other?
When? Taking into consideration religious doctrine and travel time for family and friends. You will also have to set hours for a visitation or wake.
Who? Who will be asked to conduct or take part in your service? You may also want to think about personal touches, such as your favorite music to be played or readings to be read.
You may even want to leave a lasting memory of a hobby you loved. These choices are your opportunity to be remembered the way you want to be remembered.
The second topic is disposition of remains. This is often difficult for many people to discuss, but it's very important. Among the things to consider are cremation, burial, entombment in a mausoleum, and public or private viewing. Your funeral director will guide you through the many choices.
The third topic is merchandise. This includes caskets, vaults, liners, and cremation urns. Your funeral director can even provide burial clothes if you choose.
The fourth topic that should be discussed is the issue of notices. You'll need to discuss information to be included in your obituary notice. Also, consider if you wish flowers to be sent to your funeral or if you'd like a memorial to be established.
The fifth and final topic is pre-funding.
Things you should consider when reviewing how to pre-fund are your personal, current, and future financial situations and the various pre-financing options available to you.
An option that many people choose is purchasing an insurance policy. National Guardian Life Insurance Company has many pre-funding options to help you find the best way to prepay for your arrangements without necessarily incurring large upfront costs.
If you do decide to pre-plan your funeral arrangements, remember these questions. Ask about your options to change the plan in the future in case you move to a new location or if you change your mind about certain details.
And make sure you understand all the costs involved. Pre-planning makes a lot of sense to be remembered the way you want to be remembered.
And a chance for your loved ones to truly celebrate your life.